Hey everybody, Brooks from Jack Jones here. Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I am lowering my Tesla Model S Plaid. If you've seen in previous videos, I got these signature wheels, 20-inch. We got 305, 30, 20 in the back. And I think we went with a 285, 35 in the front. And these drop about 12 pounds per wheel tire setup on this. So less rotational mass. It's awesome on the car and they just look awesome. However, because they went a little smaller in diameter and the Tesla's kind of jacked up from the factory, you can see that, man, it's a lot of fender gap in here. You can see right here, we got about 2-3 fingers in there, and the car just honestly needs to be lowered. Now, if you remember in a previous video when I had my Tesla Model 3, I put sway bars and lowered that car as well. Of course, that is a lot more difficult because you have to actually replace the springs. So in that vehicle, I replaced the springs with iBox, and you got a set kind of lowering amount from the springs and you could not adjust it. With this, I got these intuitive lowering adjustable links from the guys over at Signature Wheels, and I'm gonna show you exactly how to install these. It can be done by yourself with just a screwdriver is all you really need in about an hour. All you have to do is remove the wheels and remove the stock factory link and then replace it with this adjustable one. I'm about to show you right now what that does and how it works, and then I will install it and let's see how it goes. So there you go. This is the before, and let's get these installed and see what the after looks like. All right, so before I dive in, this is the factory piece. You can see it's just a kind of a, looks like a 3D printed piece of plastic. I'm gonna show you where this goes on in the car, and then these are the pieces you get from Intuitive. So Signatures will set me these because the car's gonna look great when it's lowered. And as you can see, it has a little dial on there and a little set screw. And all you do is loosen the set screw and then twist this back and forth, and that lengthens or shortens the distance here. So longer will actually drop the car, and shorter will raise it. And then it's adjustable in these little, it's probably hard to see, but you can probably check them out on the website. I'll put a link to that in the description. But right there, there's a kind of a meter where you can fine tune exactly how low you want to drop the car. And after you install these on the car, you can actually loosen the set screw and spin it either way to adjust the ride height of each corner and get it just perfect. So fully adjustable. It's really, really cool little piece. These are not that expensive. I think it's like maybe $350 or $400. You got to check them out on the website. I'll put a link down in the description. All right, so step one is it makes it easier just to adjust these ahead of time. So I don't know if you can see the adjustment on there, but you loosen the set screw, spin this around. I'm going with -7 in the front and -9 in the back. And then let's see, I'll show you right around in here. But all you have to do is take off the wheel, and if you look up in here, you'll see the stock piece, which is right here. So that is the stock piece. This is the modified one. So we're just gonna take a screwdriver, and you have to be careful because this is, you could break this. You basically pop off this right here using a screwdriver, hold your hand onto here and pop off that, and then drop in this one. There's a couple little safety pins here as well. You'll take those out, and then when you drop in, you put the pins in, and then you can even adjust it after the fact. So there you go, in about less than 15 minutes a wheel. I got this little piece out, and as you can see down here, the new one is installed. And if you want to make further adjustments after, you just take the wheel off, loosen the set screw, and then spin this back and forth, and you can see, it's kind of hard to see, but you can just adjust the ride height right there. Pretty cool. All right, so I'll spare you the bore of doing the other 3 wheels, and then let's regroup after I get it all lowered. All right, so there you go. In about, I'd say about 40 minutes, I got all 4 links installed. Let's check out the results here. So kind of get down here, take a bottom side view here, and wow, yeah, so came out really, really good. We lowered it at least an inch, and you can see we got about 1 finger right there. Let's head over to the back, and about the same. I feel like the front might be a tiny bit lower. Of course, we can adjust that pretty easily, but nevertheless, now also to think about, this car has low, medium, high, and very high settings on the active air suspension. So while this is the lowest mode it's gonna be in right now, we can easily raise that to the next level, next level, next level. Right now I'm gonna do that. Let's go ahead and raise it up, and we'll go into medium right now. So you can see the car rising up, And so that's the medium setting, which is actually still lower than what I originally had it just with the wheels on. And then we can go even higher. So let's make it a little higher. So this is going to be the high mode. There it goes. You can see it jumping up there. Very good. And there's actually another setting that's even higher, all the way up. And there it goes even more. So this is probably where I had it before I put the links in. This was probably the ride height we had it in. At the beginning of the video, you can go watch before we actually dropped it as well. Now, you can easily adjust these. If we look in here, you can see the links are right in here. So if you just jacked up the car a little bit right here, you would get enough space to go in there and make some adjustments to those links inside there. So we're gonna go ahead and drop it back down now. Go all the way down to the low. And there it goes. Drop in the front. You can see the rear dropping as well. We're gonna drop it all the way down back to the low, low, low setting. There we go. And there we go. I think the fitment's perfect. The signature wheels look great. This is the titanium brushed finish. One question I know it's coming is, does Cheetah Mode still work? Because the car is pretty low right now. I don't think it's as low as Cheetah Mode normally would be, but let's jump in, turn drag strip mode on, and test out Cheetah Mode, see how far the car drops. Maybe it drops even lower than where we are right now with the current low ride height. Okay, so you've all seen this part before. We turn on drag strip mode. We'll check the suspension settings. We are in low already, and we'll basically just go here and go into full launch mode. Let's see what happens. And there you go. It says preparing for launch, and I can feel the front dropping down. And then there we go. So it definitely works. One thing I did notice is right here, it doesn't say Cheetah Mode ready, but you can launch anytime you want. It really doesn't affect the 0 to 60 times or the launches, because when we're heads up racing, I'm always launching before Cheetah Mode is ready. As long as you engage both pedals, it adds that extra torque and you get a great launch. I think this will actually be better because the car is already low and you won't have to wait like 5-6 seconds for the full Cheetah Mode to drop. That's a wrap. I'll leave links in the description both for signature wheels if you want to pick up a set of lightweight forged wheels for your Tesla, and to Intuitive. If you drop in that discount code, which I'll put in there as well, I think you save 5% off your links, and basically do it yourself, drop your Tesla. You don't need aftermarket wheels to lower the Tesla as well. If you had the stock Arachnids on here, a drop would look just as good. So there you go. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up, helps the video and the channel. And as always, thanks for watching.